Doorwerth Castle, ladies and gentlemen. One of, if not the most impenetrable capture points in all of the game Post-Scriptum. I'm Boogie5, and in this video, I'm going to lay out a team-wide strategy for taking this doozy of a point. Before we get started, I'd like to thank my regiment Easy Company for making this video possible. If you are interested in joining a realism unit, there's links in the description below. Easy Company has been around since the beginning and is an official Post-Scriptum affiliate. I'd also like to take a moment to give honor and commend everybody that participated in the charity event this past weekend. Periscope Games and the entire Post-Scriptum community was able to raise $10,000 to keep the doors open at the Airborne Museum in Oosterbeek. Wonderful job, everybody, and my hat's off to you all. So here she is, the impregnable fortress. Albeit I'd rather be defending than attacking her, but she does have a weakness. First off, there's three ways in. The front door on the south side, the back door on the north side, and the side door on the west side. In this series, you're going to hear me referring to cover and concealment a lot. Typically, at any given point, you're going to want to attack it from the direction that provides the most concealment and cover. Here at Castle Doorwerth, that direction happens to be from the west. But we're not just going to throw everything we have at their side door. First, we're going to set up a base of fire and some distraction. As you can see here at the Germans' front door, they are just waiting and wishing somebody comes through. Oh, and the Americans will try. They most definitely will try. In the back door, not much different from the front. More or less a shooting gallery funneled into a choke point. However, at these two doors is where our strategy begins. But before that, let's get our main fighting force maneuvering in the far north over to the west, where they will cross the road over into this farmhouse. From this farmhouse, the platoon will move with their weapons tight all the way down this bush line until they get to this shed. And they can also take cover in the ditch to the south while they await the distraction. So the idea is to make as much noise as possible with the littlest amount of resources. Literally just a fire team north and a fire team south. We'll put an MG and a rifleman to keep them reloaded back on this back ridge line where he's safe and out of fire, and two more assault guys closer up in this ditch making as much noise as they can while remaining smoked out and safe as possible. Up on the north side in the back door, there isn't a whole lot of cover either, so we got to use what we got, which is this ridge line. You need to get your squad leader to set up a rally here before he goes with the main force. This is where we're going to put our MG and of course a rifleman to reload them. And then you got this little ridge a little closer where we'll try to get in and cause some havoc. But the whole point is just to make noise. You don't necessarily got to get this close. But this is the only other real cover. Now over in the east, this is where we're going to put at least one of our vehicles. Whether it be a tank, armored car, or half-track with a 50 cal. There's plenty of windows to be suppressed from here. And remember, the Germans spawn in the far west. So this is a pretty safe spot to be while the plan is hatched. Now that the castle is under siege and the Germans' attention is elsewhere, the platoon that's hunkered down in the west gets ready to move. The commander will call in a mosquito dive bomb right on the west side of this keep, and right after smoke artillery so they arrive at the same time. The platoon will also start throwing all of their smokes. The majority of the platoon, of course, will be assaulting over the land bridge, while we have an MG and a rifleman probably back on this ridge line here, laying down suppressing fire, and the riflemen keeping them reloaded, of course. And a good spot for a sniper is back here on that shed we talked about. He can climb up the fence and onto the roof and go prone, and from this position you can see almost all of the windows. Now remember, we're shitting and getting it as we cross this land bridge and assault this keep. If the guy in front of you goes in a doorway and checks right, you're right behind him checking left. You gotta move quick. If you can, put the SMGs in front. But more importantly, go, 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 go. Also, make sure some people are going in the doorway there and up this ladder here. You get some guys up this ladder, you can take out the guys who are hiding from the sniper and MG. You got the second floor here and the third floor right above it. Make sure you clear both. And there's even another, that's right, the fourth. Be diligent and clear the entirety of Castle Doorwerth's keep. Once under control, the hard part's done. From these windows, we'll be able to rain hell down upon the courtyard. And there's nothing they'll be able to do about it. Now keep in mind, all of this has to happen as quickly as possible. It's going to be more easy than not if you can get the operation moving long before the vehicles get here from spawn. They spawn way out in the west, and if everything goes smoothly, you'll be well underway capping the point long before the vehicles ever arrive. And I'm sure everyone can agree with me when I say it's going to be a lot easier capping the point before this thing starts circling around the castle. Anyway guys, this video was a blast to make. I hope you enjoyed it. I suppose I could even make it a series. We could call it Post-Scriptum Playbook. So please, in the comments below, let me know what point or what map would you like me to strategize for. Also, linked in the description is the Boogie 5 Gaming Etc. Discord channel. Come over there, submit your clips. I'd like to get a montage going. The community's hottest clips of each week or each month, something like that. It'd be pretty cool. I got a key to give away to the best clip for whenever y'all start sharing. But until then, subscribe to the channel. Y'all be good to each other. Peace.